Drop it on the dance floor. Sharbi party. Everybody do the Sharbi. Sharbi party first. Everybody do the Sharbi. Everybody do the Sharbi. Drop it on the dance floor.
What up, everybody?
Good morning.
How we doing out
Af-
there in Sharbi land? This is Lab and a very special guest, my personal favorite, All Dolled Up. How are you doing, All Dolled Up?
I'm good. Friday
Oh,
weekend.
yeah, you got big weekend plans?
The kids are leaving for summer camp in the morning, so
Oh, nice.
we'll be down to out of the.
Nice. It's exciting for a couple days, and then it's too quiet.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it just feels off. It feels weird, but they're
For sure.
super excited, and then they come back, and we're headed to Ireland for 2 weeks. So lots of packing going on.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Nut and DMT Ape could not make it. They had some last minute real life issues. So All Dolled Up was good enough to step in and chat with me. So we're going to make this a good one. We're going to knock out a few things that came up in Sharbi world this week, and we will get right into it, if that sounds good. First thing we wanted to talk about is the Sharbi rumor mill. You want to talk about that, All Dolled Up?
Yes. So we ran this about 3 weeks ago, but we started our competition again with our 4 selected influencers. So you can go on to our Twitter and you can vote for your influencer. And I think the cool part is, so the winner, they'll receive the $250 in Sharbi tokens, but also we get to donate to their charity of choice. So whichever influencer wins the vote gets to donate. So that's a cool part of giving back. I think Sheriff won last time, and so we're just hoping everyone goes in and votes. I think there's like 15 hours left or something like that.
I think it's less than that. I think there's 4 hours left is what I looked
Oh.
at, unless I missaw it. So go on there and vote. Yeah, so $250 go to the influencers community, and then $250 goes to whatever charity they pick. So it's pretty awesome. So if you haven't voted already, get in there and vote for your fave. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna pop this back down.
Are they spreading rumors?
What's that?
I said, are those influencers spreading any rumors?
You know, some of them are, some of them aren't. They need to get engaged. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? Let's see. This came up last night. The magical, majestic, the man, the myth, the legend, the professor is now on Twitter. So go find at Professor Sharbi and add him. He is a superstar. I know we don't get to talk to him. He doesn't ever come on here, but that man is working like no other behind the scenes. So I've had the privilege of talking to him a few times. He's an awesome guy. And obviously without him, none of this would be here. So he's a great guy. You should definitely go follow him.
And there was a lot of hype in the chat, you know, when on TG, when we saw Professor joining Twitter, and it might just be like, oh, he joined Twitter, but really, you know, in the background, I think it says a lot more, right? 4 months old, we're ramping up, and he's ready to be engaged in the Twitter space. So
for sure,
I think that's
for sure.
yeah.
It's all cooking back there. So cool things coming. I think if you follow, especially Uncle's Telegram account and things, and his Twitter, there's definitely big things going on behind the scenes, and it's coming. You know, these things.
Water's boiling.
That's right. Things never happen exactly when you want, but they're coming together. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? This was last night, I think. Well, this is 22 hours ago, so I guess yesterday morning. But there was a $1.5 million long on Sharbi on Mexi. That's the biggest ever. Again, if you want more proof that things are going down in the background, that this thing's boiling over, the buys just keep getting bigger. So lots of whales, lots of people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting stuff. Okay, all dolled up. This one's for you. You want to touch on?
Yes. Yeah. So we launched our Sharbi Artful Hearts NFT project a few weeks ago, but we have a dedicated Telegram account specifically for the Artful Hearts. And what we're doing is we're looking for any kiddos that love to draw or color, nieces, nephews, cousins, kids.
Even if they don't love to draw, make them draw anyways. Jeez,
Anyway,
they're kids.
anything, give them some crayons, some markers, some paints, let them go to town. Maybe if they're old enough, talk to them about Sharbi, or if how you're vested in it, and submit it. So you can submit it right there in the Telegram. You don't need to put any logos on it or anything like that. Just give us the picture. We'll take care of the rest. We're going to select 50 NFTs, and part of the profit from those NFTs is going to be given to charity. We haven't selected that charity yet. We do have some members in our community that devote a lot of time to orphanages and do outreach in those spaces. But we'll definitely announce where it goes. But we want to get the collection going first. So we haven't really put a timeline on this. We're just looking for the art right now. And if you have, if you go in the main chat, there's links in there. It's pinned. You can find our Artful Hearts Telegram group. And if you have any questions, just ask. But it's going to be epic.
I was going to ask, do you have less than 50 right now, right?
Yeah, I think we're only at about 10 submissions.
Oh man.
And
all right.
So I've been pushing it. I pushed it in the main chat this morning on Telegram. But I think it's going to turn out epic. And I've also had some other people reaching out that might want to collaborate and do some videos with it. So it's just starting right now, but yeah, we would love to have some more submissions and get it going.
Awesome. Yeah. So everybody get your kids on it. Sounds like they got a good shot of being one of the 50. So, oh man, I just realized I didn't have our cool little thing on. My bad. Let's see. Two other things I wanted to get into while we're on here.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on the Sharbi University. So I'm going to pull up. Oh, I got to get rid of. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I was going to pull up the website real quick here just to show everybody, if you haven't gotten on here yet. I just got to give Funkles or Funk, or I don't know how you say his name exactly, but just mad credit. Like, this guy's going so hard on this thing, and it's such great information. It's so cool. He's got it organized now down here where it's broken into these different categories, and you can get into like, okay, if I go into crypto psyche here, we've got these articles he's done. I think this one's pretty recent, where it just talks about these different things about not letting fear take over. Go ahead.
That's an awesome, that post right there was my favorite. I think I left a comment. But really, really insightful, interesting, easy read, and I think what's amazing is he has like the education piece, then he's added quizzes. You can graduate, and then there's this, like, he has this little, I think it's the Sharbi corner, which is just like information, kind of more of the blog post, but it's basically amazing what he's put together. And this is for anyone. You don't even if you're not holding Sharbi yet, anyone can go in here. It's so much information, educational, really,
Yeah,
really coming together.
I love it. And I just think like the learning curve to get into crypto is so steep. And so if you're somebody that's new, or even somebody that's not that new, there's just always more to learn. It's funny, I don't know that many people that know. I don't personally know very many people that know as much about crypto as I do. And so for most people that know me, they probably think I'm like, oh man, this guy's really into it. But then like I know that I don't know hardly anything. So it's an awesome thing. There's quizzes too. So I highly recommend everybody check it out and share it with somebody that you love. And let's keep
And
growing
also,
that thing.
I know if you drop into our main chat in Telegram, you know, Funk's open to, if there's an article that you want or something that you think would contribute to the Sharbi University and you'd love to see it on the website, just come in and give your recommendation. I know for me there's like some jargon and slang, and there was some words and I didn't know what they were, and I DM'd him and I was like, you should add this, and he's like, yeah. So he added it in there and gave like a
Love it.
glossary, right? Like there's a glossary in there of crypto jargon and terms and definitions and just a lot of awesome stuff. So yeah, and if you
Yeah,
have
that's
that,
so cool.
come in and share them, and might see them on the website there.
Yeah, I was going to say too, I'm sure he would be open to if anyone out there is like a writer or wants to make videos that are educational, like it's a community project. And I always want to encourage people, I'm not like a paid member of the team. I wasn't even in here at the beginning. I'm just a guy who's friends with Uncle who just thought this was a super cool project. And so I started just doing stuff for it. And I started doing this stream and I started Sharbi Vibes on Spotify. And like, I asked if they thought that would be cool and nobody said not to. So I just did it. So if you think there's something that would be cool to add to Sharbi Universe, man, just come be a part of the team, make it happen. Like this is like a blank canvas of whatever you can think of to do.
Yeah, community tokens. So if you want to come in and be part of Sharbi and contribute in any way, there's so many different ways. It's come in and take the initiative and put it into action. Do it.
100%, 100%. So in that lane, one last thing I wanted to share is just that we are in the process of launching a gaming tournament that we're going to do with other projects on Shibarium. Or that intend to be on Shibarium, I guess I should say. And that is probably going to be not this week, but hopefully the following week that we'll actually do the tournament. We're going to be playing Fall Guys, for those of you that are familiar. It's like I joked it's like a Teletubby obstacle course competition. Up to 40 people can play it at once. I'm not a gamer, but this is something that a few guys in the community are putting together, and I did start playing it with them, and it's very addictive, and it's super easy, super enjoyable. And basically, what we're going to do is it's going to be $1,000 that's going to go towards charity. Each project is just going to pick their own charity that they'll represent, and if they can win the whole thing, then the funds will go towards that charity. So we're all about giving back at Sharbi, and so this is another great way to do it. But mainly, I wanted to bring that up to get you excited about it, to ask for anybody that's interested to reach out and to help us out. And then I'm going to post on Twitter here today and just ask for if you guys can share different projects that that maybe are interested in being a part of Shibarium or that's on their radar, and we can reach out to them and hopefully get them to collaborate with them on this. So I'll post that later today. You guys can jump on and share some thoughts. But that's all I have. You got anything else you want to say, all dolled up?
Sharbi is fun. It's so exciting. The community, the people, they kind of blow my mind every day, right? We're building every day. I'm just really excited. So I've never had so much fun like in a crypto project. And I think if you're watching, you should keep your eyes open, follow the breadcrumbs, keep your eye on Professor. He now has a Twitter. He's an action only type guy, super focused. So I'm excited to see what the coming days hold.
For sure. I definitely second that. And I guess I'll close with saying we didn't say anything about the exchanges, but nothing's changed there. There is an exchange announcement coming. We just keep being patient. I don't have any magic inside information. I've been part of this project long enough to know that we always deliver and Professor always delivers, and it's going to happen. So just keep building, keep enjoying the community. All right. Thanks, all dolled up.
You're
And
welcome. Thank you. I know short notice. I think we did good.
Yeah, we survived. I always joke my accent's not as cool as Uncle's, but I do my best.
I think for us, American accent, like they always sound cooler to me too.
100%. All right. Well, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.